Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI with me, Get Daved. Last time we slayed a dragon. It was just as exciting as it sounds. And I promised I would show off how this relic works, so oh, thank goodness. We've got the dragoon boots and the dragon horn on what's his name? On Sabin. He's gonna go to town on this guy. Yeah? Not bad, eh? It's super effective here because Sabin, of course, has a holy elemental weapon. So all of that was at double damage, and then double damage again. So I'm actually going to lean on that pretty heavily for the rest of this area, I think. Alright. I think we're done with this group for the cave now. Just the issue of the ribbon to resolve. Nah, this won't be anything exciting. And we're back. That fight did not go particularly well. Can walk across this. It's not hot anymore. And 2 ribbons. Forgot Terra still has one. So we'll give the other one to Celis, because that's, of course, an upgrade from the amulet. And I think we should be able to rejoin the other group here. Oh, good. So the exciting event from that fight, used the noise buster to confuse all the enemies, and one of them actually used X-Zone and brought the demise on them all. What am I doing? Oh, subtract 10 points from Dave. Oh, I got disoriented. Alright, moving on. Okay, the Chewy groups are here together. We have to step on both of these switches at the same time, and then... Whoops. We can get out of here. And I always thought it's slightly better if Celis' group was the one that found Locke at the end, and that's just around the corner. Alright, and we should be home free now. Oh, spoke too soon. Let's finish it off showing the battle, shall we? And I guess we'll go with jump because that's just so darn good with Sabin. Not sure how this is going to work on the other enemies. Wow! That was better than I hoped for. 3. You typically only get 2 or 3. Alright, here we are. Hey! The Phoenix Magicite, everybody. Uh-oh. Bad Magicite. Aside from trying to redeem yourself for that mistake. Let's see how this plays out, everybody. It took him years, but he did it. Uh-oh. You encouraged him! it have it in it? I think it just did. I don't know how he's gonna take that. Our last gift to you, Locke. And in true Phoenix fashion, the damaged magicite is reborn as functional magicite. So we now have the Phoenix magicite, which is one of the best ones in the entire game. Yeah, stop carrying around guilt. What shocks me is he's actually been able to move past it. But I think it's, you can sort of read between the lines that Locke's been sort of confronting this inevitability all his life. It was just the final corner he couldn't turn. Well, now that you've got Locke back, remember all those empty treasure chests? Guess who found them? Of course. Now everybody, we've got Locke back. And he brings with him the Valiant knife. He's got lots of good equipment. The Flame Edge is not bad at all, but the Valiant knife, for some reason, nobody knows about it. It's one of the best weapons in the game. It looks terrible. If we read the description, gains power as HP decreases. A lot of people think, okay, if a Locke is missing... Oh, I'm gonna give him... Well, I'll just demo the weapon real quick. A lot of people would think, okay, if Locke's missing 10 hit points, it'll do 10 damage. And no, it doesn't quite work like that. As a matter of fact, let's just get in a fight here and I'll showcase it. You all need to be properly edumacated. Alright. Point of reference, this is his normal attack. Not bad. You know, 1200, that's pretty good. But let's give him the Valiant knife and see what happens. Now keep in mind, he's at full HP, so this is the weakest you will ever see the Valiant knife, okay? Hopefully we get the same enemy, but it won't really matter because the Valiant knife ignores defense. Not bad! It will only get stronger than that, and it's already 50% more powerful. A little over. Like, it's ignoring defense, it's just like the Atma weapon. It kills me. You see videos of people who are like showing the ultimate attack setup and they got the Atma weapon paired with the Illumina. I'm telling you, give it to Locke, Valiant knife in one hand, Atma weapon in the other. Even at full life, it is incredibly strong. Granted, for other reasons you still might want to use the wing edge, because you don't necessarily want only raw damage, especially because the wing edge can, you know, be effective when used in the back row, but... Alright, first things first, we're gonna go to Narshe. We have a priority 1 objective. And we need Locke, and we need him to be first in the party. We'll bring Celas. And Sabin has, like, all of our magic right now. Like, he knows everything, so no sense bringing him around. Actually, you know what? That's not true. I'm gonna bring him around for one thing. And I'll bring Gao as well, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have to reconfigure everybody's gear for a second, because we're all in a mess from the Phoenix Cave. I'll do that off screen. And welcome back, everybody. So, first order of business is definitely Narshe. Whenever you get Locke back, this should be your first priority. Alright, drink from that. That was what I was talking about. No. So, in Narshe... Hey, I remember you. So Mog's around here. He's locked up for some reason. And there's a ton of locked doors. Behind one of them is the Ragnarok, and behind another, the Cursed Shield. Celas appears to have the Man-Eater equipped. One note about Nastodons, they have really high defense, but they're not that tough. None of the enemies here are. Meager experience rewards. If people have some fire skills, that's worth it. Also, I forgot to showcase Phoenix here. If you summon Phoenix, everybody who's dead will come back to life, but more significantly, it's the only Esper that can teach you Life 2 or 3. Life 3 gives you re-raise status, so if you die, you come back. Not at a lot of life, but hey, it's something. Cure 3, twice as fast as you learned from Starlet, the other Esper that teaches it. And Fire 3, 3 times faster than you learned from Tri-Talk. Although you'll still be equipping Tri-Talk, so... that's not exactly clear-cut. Alright, first place we want to go is this house, I believe. Let Locke unlock it. Yep. It will be more or less the best shield in the game, but you have to fight 255 battles on it. Note that it just destroys your stats as well. -7 to all of them, 0 defensive power, 0 magic defense. It's terrible. It also confuses, it just wrecks you. It adds Confuse, Stone, Imp, Sleep, Mute. So we've got Celas with the ribbon on. That'll help with a little bit of it. The hero ring I'm actually going to take off in favor of the white cape, because her defense is so low now that if she takes a hit, she's in trouble. Now, what else we want to do is check out the weapon shop. Nothing in here. The entire town's been abandoned because of the monstros. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm inside the house. And we're back. Now, the ribbon protects you from almost all of the negative status elements of the Cursed Shield, but it does not cancel Death Sentence, so you have a limited amount of time to win every battle. I also forgot to mention that the Cursed Shield also gives you weakness to every single element, so I recommend only giving it to Celes or Terra when they're equipped with the Minerva, because that will override all of the elemental weaknesses, because you'll recall the Minerva is immune or takes half damage from all elements. Your elemental resistances always go to the best equipment you have available. Alright. Ragnarok Esper. So, you could turn it into a Ragnarok sword. And this choice, you can't leave it as a stone and then come back later and have it turned into the sword, unfortunately. So, if you want the best playthrough, the best stuff, you can't have it. You either make it the Esper Ragnarok, or leave it as magicite, and gain an Esper that teaches Ultima at a ×1 rate. And when you summon Ragnarok, it can morph enemies into items, so you can get things like ribbons that way. Your other option is to turn it into the sword, and this is the only real way to get the sword. Technically, you can steal a Ragnarok in the final battle, but it's the final battle, so who cares? The Ragnarok is one of the best weapons in the game. So, I'm going to go with the sword in this one. Historically, I've always gone with the Esper, and if you uncurse the Cursed Shield, it will turn into the Paladin Shield, which also teaches Ultima at a rate of 1x. But it takes 255 battles, so basically no one's going to have Ultima if you make it the sword. But overall, I think the sword makes the game easier, and right now my priority is, you know, doing a Let's Play, so I'm going to go for it. It consumes MP to deal critical hits, but it's very powerful, very good evade stats. You can also bet it at the Colosseum and get a slight upgrade. The Ragnarok, if you win the fight, you'll get the Illumina as the reward, and the Illumina is pretty good too, although secretly I kind of prefer the Ragnarok. Alright, let's continue exploring. So we might as well check out all the houses. Oh, Locke, you can do anything. You can open any door. So yeah, one of the reasons we wanted Locke all this time was so that we could get the Cursed Shield and start getting some fights on it. Alright, Test Rider, that's kind of exciting. Watch Celes very carefully. If that clock reaches 0, Doom is cast on her and she dies. That's all there is to it. But in the meantime, she's got a great weapon, and between the two of them, her magic block rate is pretty good, so yeah, not much more we can do to raise it right now. The Illumina has a 50% magic block rate, so it's clearly better, but alright, I just thought I might as well check out... Whoa, frame rate! Check out this house here. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in it, but, you know, best be careful. And if nothing else, it's more battles for the Cursed Shield. Yeah, empty. Lone Wolf stole that. That was the one that had the gold hairpin in it. And onward. Arvis's house. Oh, it's open. Yeah, you won't be seeing Arvis anymore. It's unclear what happened to him, but he was in Vector last I heard. Alright, I'm gonna stop screwing around. Oh my goodness. The encounter rate. Our goal is to get fairly deep into the town. we want to... Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think that... I'm having a memory block right now, so... Who knows what's gonna happen here. I want to find Mog, and I'm starting to think I've taken the worst course of action. As a matter of fact, I'm certain of it. So you know what? We're gonna show off the warp spell, everybody. Which Cella's has. It's convenient. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna finish scouting out Narshe in a different video. For now, I'm gonna find this pattern of 5 trees here. You'll recall a while ago we talked to Duncan's widow. Duncan was, of course, Sabin's martial arts mentor. I mentioned that Duncan was alive and well. Well, we thought you've been dead for quite some time. Reminds me of Zangan. Yeah, Sabin's a little bit of a crybaby. Maybe that's not quite the term. He's got a soft heart. No, but I thought your son killed you earlier. We're gonna learn the ultimate blitz, everybody. You're hitting an old man, Sabin. You're losing to an old man. So what exactly happened? The Bum's Rush. That's Sabin's ultimate blitz. It's defense piercing. The damage formula is the same as Pummel's, actually. It just has a slightly stronger modifier, so... It's kind of like doing Pummel twice. Did Sabin push you over the edge? He's not a young man. So anyway, we've got Sabin's ultimate blitz now. That doesn't mean he's got all of his blitzes, by the way. He's still missing Spiraler, which I think he learns on level 42. That's a guesstimation on my part, though. Last thing I wanted to do in this video... Alright. I actually thought you could do this in the World of Ruin, but... If you bring Sabin and Gao to this house, which you'll recognize as soon as I get there... I was tops? Oh, okay. Yeah, you like having stuff fixed. I'm convinced. You go. He threw out his son. Oh my goodness. Oh, Sabin. What exactly are we doing? Feeding him? Oh wow. Teaching him manners? Ho! Maybe I should have waited this till I had more people. We should just get him a pinstripe suit. I'm so confused. I don't know how this is gonna go. Yep. I'm the repairman. Oh, yeah? Recall Gao's mother died in childbirth and the father snapped. It's interesting, he's describing abandoning a baby and it's the sanest he's ever sounded. Happy? It's interesting. At least I think it's good Gao is the way he is, otherwise he might be dissatisfied with how all that went. Well, Gao's just happy he's alive, which is probably a good way to be at this point. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this video. Next time, I think we're going to take a second shot at Narshe. I'll see you there.